Hello, and we are back, and we need to configure this thing. It's a new launch. We need to reconfigure this to land on the Mun. Landing is now our thing. And frankly, I don't think that's going to be that hard, because I'm going to do... Where's that thing? I need to add a heat shield. Utility. Otherwise it'll burn up. Where is it? Heat shield hiding out at? Where are you hiding out at, heat shield? We don't have to worry about life support whatsoever. Aerodynamics. There it is. Heat shield. Boop. And then a decoupler. Doop. Grab that like this. The downside is... makes it kind of hard to fit some of the other things onto it. Oh, that needs to be doubled. Thank you, doubly please. There we go. Okay. This thing just lose a stage? It's acting like it lost a stage. Yeah, why did... oh. Pfft. Okay. Put you there. There we go, that gets that stage back. Yeah, that's fun when that happens. I guess this is now on the Mark III. And now what we need to put on here is a parachute. Utility. I want to take this and put it there. Pretty much, yeah, there we go. Okay, and now we need the parachute. The final piece goes on top. That might work, might not. I kind of want to eject the heat shield, but we'll worry about ejecting the heat shield later on with a different one. This can land with the heat shield intact. So we'll get this thing to pass as low as possible to the Mun. But this thing can land, so launch. Kind of an interesting looking one, but it'll do the job. Now we must remember not to do a flip. Launching a series of small space probes. I'm keeping the landing gear on it because this is something that could be launched later to land somewhere. And it might be kind of like our new standard probe. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-be-doo-doo. Doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-boo. Now this time we're launching in daylight, so that'll be a first. As we slowly accelerate away from the launch pad. So yeah, I'm not sure what to talk about. I'm not even going to get into the news lately. It's been annoying. Not really annoying. Hooray for people winning, but please don't. I'm tired of having stuff pop up on my Facebook page. It's been raining all day. Yeah, come on. Let's get up there. Give me something to talk about. We'll start the gravity turn at 10,000 feet and not take it too extreme as we had. So hopefully we don't just flip over again. We can start it. Why? Okay. So this craft just likes to flip for joy. I think this satellite might be a bit heavy now, to be honest. It's entirely possible. But this wasn't quite as many flips, so that'll be good. In fact, our apoapsis is way up there now. I'm going to start doing a bigger turn. Do this. And stop. Alrighty then. Add maneuver. Take how much to get us up there? Good enough. .30, yeah, good enough. We don't need to be a perfect orbit. We just need to kind of get to an orbit. Okay, so that'll be a minute away. The idea here now is to get into an orbit and possibly get as close to the moon as possible and then return. And actually land this thing. It might take 2 episodes to do that. Ooh, this thing can actually get in orbit with the bottom stage. So that tells me that if our mission was to land, we could actually land this sucker on the Mun and take back off again. If you do these burns correctly and you don't do a little loop-de-loop flip thing. Which is always entertaining, doing a loop-de-loop flip thing. But oh well. What do you expect? Stuff happens. So yeah, this will work almost perfectly. And just a couple more seconds. Just a couple more seconds. Whoa, that was kind of disorienting, wasn't it? There we go. We can now get rid of that maneuver, and we make a new one. Add maneuver. Burny, burny, burn. Too much. Too much. Okay. Now we just spin you around, and we can get you right about there. Okay. Warp to there. We planned it so far, so close to that launch that we're basically almost facing it already. Do I have a battery? Please tell me I got a battery still. I hope to have a battery. Now, we don't have remotely near enough delta V in these engines as it is right now to get there with this stage. Oh, wow. That was a bit closer than I was expecting. couple of other things I wanted to check, but so much for that. Nope, we don't actually have a battery. That thing just has a lot of electric charge to it. This is also a good probe for Minimus, too, really. Because this could easily get to Minimus and back. I want to get closer to what I need. There we go. Click. Doing that deletes it for me, as it turns out. I hadn't realized that before. And what we'll do is we'll just do this. Once again, I lost an opportunity to put a scan sat on there to start mapping the surface. Oops. Can you do this faster? Thank you! Okay. And there we go. Add maneuver. Whoops. $98. Good enough. That'll do the job. Go to there. Thank you. And we put this thing into orbit. How far am I from that thing? Okay, a few more. It's only going to take a 10-second burn to do this maneuver? Wow. That's a decoupler. A little bit faster. Stop. And burn. And our maneuver is done. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Let's log the temperature. We'll keep the data. There's no science in that. Observe the mystery goo. Just barely any science in that. Nah. Reset. What we're gonna do. Let's see. Add maneuver. We're gonna retro burn to get real low. Lower? 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 16. Let's do lower yet. 15. 14. 12. Good enough. Oh, shoot. Go away. Warp there. Let's see what kind of stuff we can get by getting really close. Huh? Ooh, okay. We're not moving that fast. We're definitely not moving that fast. This will be a 4-second burn. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. and adjust it slightly. Done. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to add a new maneuver here. That didn't work as intended. The idea is to kind of use that extra momentum to throw us out. I want to end up a little bit behind. And this maneuvering did not go quite as brilliantly as I was hoping it would. Oh, well. I need to keep solar panels facing that way. And we begin this. We'll do the time warp. And we'll run some science experiments when we get really close. Doing alright on time. Down to 11,000. Midland craters, Midlands. Even at this low altitude, the orbit speed is not particularly fast. And let's see. We slow down time. We're not quite at the lowest point yet, so we'll speed it up a little bit. It says the ship is under acceleration, but we're not. Ah, crap. We're not actually going to get any extra data, are we? Log temperature data. Keep. Observe the goo. Yeah, that's all we're going to get. Battery life is alright. We warp to the maneuver node, which is in 20 minutes. Yeah, we're not losing enough power in any given moment to run into problems. So I was hoping for some research out of that, but it was not to be. Was not to be. It won't take any time to do this burn. Now, one thing is, we do have a system that was in stable orbit, even if it was just a probe. Boop. Done. Okay. Now what can we do? Warp to there. Get ourselves in Kerbin. It would be close enough that we do run the risk of being recaptured by the Mun trying to get back into Kerbin. That's brilliant. Brilliant job, me. Okay, are you actually going to, you know, get there? Or am I stuck in some sort of equilibrium? There we go. Oh, look. Never mind. I'm gonna be captured. Yep. There we go, we're out. Okay. So, if I get to, say, there, add a maneuver, and we're going to bring it down. It will be captured by the Mun momentarily for a very little while. But it's not going to cause that big of an issue. We still have a lot of Delta V left. Seems like a lot of it disappeared, but oh well. That's 50 minutes. Wait a minute. No, we're good. We're kind of in the influence of the Mun, we're kind of not. It's like some bizarre state of quasi-stability here. Some very bizarre state of quasi-stability. Done. And we are now in a position that we won't quite be coming back in. Speed that up. 35. Very slow way of doing it, isn't it? 3 hours escape. Perhaps this is 1 hour away. This is certainly a weird way of returning back, isn't it? Warp to the SOI. We leave the Mun, we come back to the Mun again, then we leave the Mun again, and... And... it's got to recalculate the orbit. Thank you, there we go. That will be, I believe, low enough for us to get in. And that was the timer going off, so we will see you next episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See ya.